2, 3. When I got done with the winter, it was time for the summer, and I thought I would do a lot of things. But one night I was working late, Chrissy called me up to celebrate, but now is a new beginning. Now I am working on a podcast. I bought a car from the older days, and I know it's gonna be okay. Now we're gonna talk about some new things and figure out what we're doing, cause we know we're gonna be okay. One take.
Hello.
Hey, Steve. I'm Miss Chrissy. How are you?
I'm good.
Do you know what we're doing today?
We're having a really awkward introduction
We
for some
are. I
reason.
don't because you said hello first. It's backwards.
Because you weren't
I
paying
was
attention.
paying attention.
I have to keep moving.
I was waiting
here.
for him to say one take. You rushed it.
Yes. Well, we're here recording episode 119 of Partners of Crime in the 19046 with our special guest. You can already see on the screen here if you're looking at the live stream. It's Ben. This is our second attempt at doing a video, so we're still figuring out what we're doing. But we're gonna have some fun tonight with Ben Bergman.
We picked the right person because I'm so phonogenic that
I know.
that,
I like the hat though.
oh yeah, it's kind of like my trademark, and if I do this, it might we're on camera now, and I want to blind anyone with the
Yeah.
the pate of my no hair.
But Ben, just to do a brief introduction here, Ben runs the Jenkintown Night Market, which you can see right here is
Oh boy,
May 30th.
Yes, Tuesday, May 30th. It starts.
Couple of weeks.
Yep.
Few weeks. Yeah, that's really nice. I like that.
Yeah, if I could. So we are going to just talk about that, I guess, tonight. Maybe a few other things.
Well,
why don't you start by introducing yourself, Ben? We met you was it last year? I guess was it last year? And the first time you did a night market, which is I guess you can explain it better than me, but it's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's a farmer's market at night.
Yeah. Good name for that.
We really didn't stray far from the point there. It's good marketing, so people don't really have to wonder what you're doing. It just comes out, name of the thing, and it is what it is. A night market where people can go and buy, fruits and vegetables, and also locally sourced prepared foods and breads, and just a lot of times during the daytime. Most of the time there are, and a lot of times that's hard for people to be able to shop. I mean, you're at work. So we wanted to have something where people could still do something after work, make it an event for the town. And we had a really great time with it last year, a really good response, which we attribute to a lot of that to the music series, which the night market kind of revolves around. In the Jenkintown Town Square, we have that gazebo, and then whatever local musicians on tap for the evening. People stay around for a while, enjoy the market, enjoy the music. It's just a really nice time on a Tuesday night in the spring and summer, and then fall.
Nice. So, who do you have? What vendors do you have? Same ones as last year? Or are they different?
No. We have quite a few different vendors. Word got out, and we were really, when it came time to recruit this year, we actually had to turn people away, which is unfortunate, but it also means that, we're reaching the masses. We're going to have a dedicated honey vendor this year, which we didn't have last year, at A-Frame Apiary, which they're in Boyertown.
And we went and visited her and hung out with her bees for a while, which was really neat. And I mean, I kind of hid in the
I was
car,
gonna say I don't want to hang
but
out with bees. I'm allergic, but not.
yeah, right. I don't know if I am or I'm not, frankly. But I don't want to
Mm.
find out. You know,
No.
like, uh, but it's really interesting how like people
There's
who are,
there's there's a lot of vendors.
yeah, there's quite a
Yeah.
few. We got yeah, we actually have 16 vendors.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're watching this live, it's
Oh, look,
right here
there
on the
you go.
screen.
Look at
Damn,
that.
look at Steve's
Yeah.
so
Oh,
fancy
man,
now. He's so fancy.
yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are like uptown. Like I have this on my computer to kind of reference, but look at this. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's everybody. They're not going to be all there at the same time. Some of the vendors are bi-weekly vendors, so like every other week. Some vendors will only come once a month. But we will have a steady stream of regular vendors, which will and a new one called Lost Bread, and they're in Fishtown,
Nice.
and they're they're very very good. They do a lot of markets. They have a very good reputation in the city, and they're going to be our dedicated bread vendor. We had a little problem last year trying to get somebody consistent with that, and this year we have that person, and we're real excited
That's
about
cool. I like
that
fresh
as
bread. You
well.
can't really beat that one.
No, you can't. I mean, people really dig their carbs, you know. And
My daughter is obsessed with carbs. She will be super excited if I bring her fresh bread.
oh yeah, fresh bread. They're gonna have like little dessert things, and they make these things that are like they're not quite crackers, but they're kind of crackers. I can't even explain it, but they're really good. And they'll have them. They're like pretzel crackers. They're delicious. We're really happy. We really have a good crop of vendors, and again, we're partnering with a lot of the local restaurants and businesses. Um, the So you know what? I should talk about the movie because that's a good segue. Because we're actually going to have. Okay, I'm putting the cart before the horse.
Well,
I'm
before we
sorry,
even get
I'm
to that,
taking
like,
over. I just had
yeah,
so much
yeah.
to talk about. I don't
But
know what to, you
the
know.
night market, if you want to learn more about it, it's at egreenevents.com. You can go there and you can find it on the website. And there's a little scrolling URL right now if you're looking at the stream. And yeah, you can find out all the information there, including the vendor list and everything. And then at the same time, of course, at the night market is the music festival
Yeah, Summer Music
that
Series
the rec
is
board organizes.
right
Yeah.
after it, correct? Or they kind of happen simultaneously?
Like during.
Oh, during it.
Yeah, they happen at the same time.
Oh, that's
Yep.
fun. I thought there was like back to back.
Oh yeah. No, it's at
No,
the same time.
Yeah, during. We open up the first hour. I usually have some music playing on the speaker, and then they play for a few hours. Generally like 6 to when we close around 8.
Right.
Yeah, I mean we used to organize it a few years ago.
Oh well, then
Yeah, we were on the rec board. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So I don't know who's playing this year, but it's always an eclectic group of bands who are playing in Town Square.
I think that'll be coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
The list, which you'll be able to find on the eGreen event site, and as well as the rec board will have a resource for you to be able to find it as well.
Right.
We couldn't do it without the music.
Yeah.
So that was I worked a little bit with them this season to try to make some different kind of programming, and one of the things we're going to do is we're going to have a 70s night.
Ooh, fun. That's fun.
Yeah, it's going to be I think it's June 20th. All this will be like within the next couple of weeks. We're going to finalize our event calendar, which will also live on the website, and it'll have all the information for all this stuff. There's a band in Glenside called the Stinks.
Oh, I've heard of them.
Yeah, I've heard the Stinks. Yeah.
Okay, and that their night was coming, and that's kind of their wheelhouse. So we asked them if they would just play a 70s set, and they will. So that night we'll have 70s music. We're going to have a costume contest.
Are you going to dress up? I love costumes.
I probably will. Yeah. Oh, definitely. We'll have a costume contest, and we'll probably I'll try to talk the vendors into having some 70s prices. I mean, there was inflation then too, so it kind of works out. And my understanding is might be a dance troupe of young ladies that might want to participate as well, but I have to find out about that from their main teacher.
Fun. Yes. Gotta love the 70s. Super fun.
Gotta love them. Yeah.
All right, so tell us
know.
about the movie. Unless we're not
Wait,
allowed to
one
are we
more
allowed?
thing.
Okay, go ahead, Steve.
Wait, one more thing about this, because a lot of people coming to Jenkintown often worry about parking,
Oh, all right, good point.
but apparently you have that covered, and it's on your website. There's a parking is where is it this year?
So the Immaculate Conception Church is within viewing distance of the market, and they graciously let us use their parking lot for overflow pedestrian parking, which
Nice.
and it we wouldn't be able to do it without them. I mean, it's no like we wouldn't be able to do it because even though the market has a strong the customer base in Jenkintown, for it to really succeed, for the vendors to make enough money, we try to attract people from other localities that are within short distance of us, Elkins Park,
Right.
and Glenside, and Abington, etc. So
Yeah, so if you come to Town Square, if you find Town Square for the market and the music, the parking is directly across the street.
directly across the street.
So and there'll be there's plenty of parking, and then there's also parking all elsewhere around, but and there's street parking, and I think there's the other municipal lot.
Yeah,
That's
over by the
probably open
kickboxing
too,
place,
but it might.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's open, sure.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a lot of parking for the Tuesday night, which is great. And the closing off the road there this year again. Do you know?
I do not. That's a rec board thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume they are, but I have no confirmation. They usually do that like around when the music starts.
Yeah. So if they close off like Leadham Street, then it's cool because the kids can run around, not to worry about traffic.
Not have to worry about traffic, right?
So very good, very good. So the Jenkintown Night Market, once again, is coming up. If you can look at our beautiful image here, it's coming up May 30th through September 26th, every Tuesday night, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. in Jenkintown Town Square. There is plenty of parking. There is food. There is beverage, and there's live music. It's going to be a really fun time. So, and Ben here is a big part of why that is successful last year.
Yeah, we try.
The music is always important, right? I think it's a synergistic thing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, we've always tried to have some food there. When I was on the rec board, we always tried to partner with somebody who could bring in some other vendors, but never to the extent that you pulled off. Like that's very impressive, and the variety of vendors there. It was very popular. I mean, I bought stuff from vendors there, not just Human Robot. We bought some actual food. It's not, although Human Robot's going to be there, which is great. If you never had Human Robot's beer, so good their beer. But yeah, Ben, you did a great job last year, so I'm looking forward to seeing it this year too.
Oh well, thank you. I think that you'll be happy. If you liked it last year, you'll love it this year.
Excellent. I'm very excited. And then on top of that, though, there's something else you wanted to talk about too. That's another event. Is this something else you're organizing, or just something that's happening around the same time? Or
well, so very quickly, the success of the Jenkintown Night Market. I've been doing farmers markets for years, but the success of the night market really pushed me in a direction where I am partnering with a colleague. Between both of us, we have over 20 years farmers market experience. So we created this Evergreen Events. So Evergreen Events is going to be producing farmers markets and craft fairs and beer gardens all throughout this area. And one of the things we wanted to do is it's kind of like they kind of call it experiential retail, I think is the way we describe it. My partner John Glynn, he has a better command of the words than I do, but we're trying to create buzz around retail experiences where people, not just buying food, but they're enjoying their time while they're doing it. So one of the things we're doing is we're actually partnering with the Highway Theater in Jenkintown, and on May 21st, Sunday night, May 21st, beginning at 6:30, We're going to be some of the vendors from the market will be in the lobby sampling some of their wares. And then at 7:30, we're showing a movie called Before the Plate. Came out in 2018, and it's about a chef in Canada who
For the plate?
before the plate, like
Right, okay,
prior
got it.
to got it right.
I'm
So,
doing.
so he traces the ingredients to one of his dishes back to each where they all came from. Potatoes from the potato farmer, and the vegetable from the vegetable farmer, et cetera. And then, you start to learn about the industrial food chain and all sorts of things you might not know about how your food gets to you through this movie. And then afterwards, we're going to have a panel discussion about the movie with the farmer. Will be Justin High. He's the farmer at High Family Acres, our resident farmer at the night market. My colleague John Glenn, who's been in farmers markets, he'll be on the panel, and Gigi Thomas, who owns
Lily's.
yeah, Lily's and King's Corner, will be on the panel as well, coming from a restaurateur's point of view. And that's also relevant because this year we're partnering. See, I want to try to partner with all the restaurants, not bring in food trucks or anything, because Jenkintown is a restaurant town and we don't need extra. So
we have a lot of restaurants.
A lot of good restaurants, right?
Yeah.
So Lily's is actually going to be part of the market on some dates where they will be in the line. So you'll be able to get like hot Lily's food while you're at the market or at the music series.
Yay.
And they're great. And they're also going to be sponsoring 2 of the nights of the music series are going to be karaoke nights.
Wow, you do have a lot of variety coming out this summer. That is amazing.
Yeah, we're trying. Yeah, Lily's has karaoke. Well, not Lily's, King's Corner, the other restaurant that they do karaoke. So we said, well, hey, you want to sponsor a couple nights in the gazebo? So we'll be doing that as well. It's like everything's connected. So much is happening. So I hear myself going on and on and on and on, and I apologize, but there's just so much going on right now that I don't know. It's very exciting. It's all very exciting.
Mm-hmm. I'm very good. So once again, people can find out all about both of these events and anything else you're doing at your website, egreenevents.com.
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be egreenevents.com. Excellent. So there's a lot going on.
It's exciting. That'll make for a very nice summer here in Jenkintown.
Indeed. But I think that might be all of the business we have today, Ben. That means it might be time for something fun. What do you think?
Look, I'm always
something else fun. It's already been fun, but what do you think, Chrissy?
Let's do it. I'm so excited to.
Let's do it. Wait. That's right. I don't have an intro music for this for the live show or anything, but
this game is now. Oh, fantastic!
Yes. Wait, let me hold it up again. Let me spotlight you so everybody can see.
Worse for wear.
It's time for a game called something.
Glenn, you played before, didn't you? I think you did.
Yeah, last time you're on the pod, right? This first time on the video, second time on the pod.
Yeah, this is the first time we've videoed a game called something. Not that.
I know.
Oh, how am I going to cheat? All right.
Well, we can't see your hands,
excellent.
So.
Okay. All right. So, Steve, what is a game called something? Have we figured it out yet after all this time?
Well, it's I don't know. It's not really a game. It's more of an activity. That's what I like to say. You have a book of colored cards. On these cards are written questions. The guest, Ben here, will choose a color. Then you'll choose a question. You'll ask the question of everyone on the pod, and we'll learn something about each other. And usually the time where, if it hasn't already, the podcast goes completely off the rails.
Yeah. So far, we've been staying on track. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, Ben.
Yes.
Okay, you got gray. See, we have gray still. Orange.
Yeah, your favorite color is gray.
Yellow. Oh. Green and brighter orange.
Brighter orange.
The choice between oranges is a tough one, but I think I'll go green.
You should. I thought that was I thought that was going to be your choice. It's very, very fitting. Okay, are you ready for a question? What is your favorite, and I didn't cheat this time. I usually cheat, but your favorite season? You have a,
Do I go?
Favorite season?
Do I go
yeah,
first?
sure, Ben, go first.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't want to be. Mine's fall.
Yeah. You love fall.
Well, the first thing is, I mean, to keep it on topic. A lot of people, when they think farmers markets, they think summer, but really the best and most variety begins in the fall. Um, like in September and October, because you get the end of the summer fruits and vegetables, and then you also get the beginning of the winter ones. So I like that, and I also like I sweat in January. Like I don't like it hot really at all.
Yeah, yeah. Neither do I. I like cold weather,
Mm-hmm.
or cold enough to wear a
A
jacket.
jacket, correct.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I would describe it.
That's
But
right.
I mean, I don't like it like totally freezing. But October is good weather for me.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah. October's a good time.
Stay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Halloween and candy.
Well, that's right, exactly.
What is my favorite season? I don't remember if I've
It's
answered
not
this
going to be summer,
before.
is it?
No, because summer's hot and awful because I live on the third floor.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna agree with Ben here and say autumn or fall because it's when it gets cold enough that I can still wear some outerwear because I enjoy the outerwear, the jacket lifestyle,
Mhm.
or the hoodie lifestyle. And yeah, you also have some good holidays coming up in there, especially Halloween, which is just awesome. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with fall. No more air conditioning, but you don't need to like put on the heater too much. So it's like the cheapest time of year for utilities too, potentially.
Steve loves
So,
that.
True.
So mine's also fall, but I will quickly rattle off the reasons. Leaves. I like leaves. I also like jackets. Well, not necessarily jackets specific. I like scarves.
you like leaves.
I do like leaves. I like it when the leaves,
Like when they're not on
when
the
they're
tree,
falling
though.
down off the trees. It's also birthday season at my house, literally.
Mm.
So
Yikes.
we have all
That's a lot.
October
Yes,
and
that's a lot.
November birthdays, all four of us.
But wouldn't that be a kind of a plus and a
It
minus?
is. It's a
kind of
very
neutral 'cause it's a lot of
expensive
work?
time of year for me, but and they always sneak up on me somehow because it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's so and so's birthday, and
I
then 10 days later, it's so and so's birthday, and then it's my birthday.
I think
I don't know, crazy.
I think I put them in my calendar so I wouldn't forget.
Well, you should put
You-
like a 3-week alert in so I remember to plan a birthday party because every year I somehow sneaks up on me. Anyway,
So you like dead leaves? To
Yeah, I
be
like dead
accurate. You like
leaves.
dead leaves.
I like scarves.
Okay.
I like birthdays, I guess. Not mine. I'm gonna be old. And, and then in the fall. And then I also like Thanksgiving a lot. That's my favorite
Yeah.
favorite, of the holidays. That one is
Yeah.
my favorite. It's just food and
Yeah, I like it.
good people
My-
and that's it. And there's
Mhm.
no
My dad makes just Jello.
No, that's a bad idea.
It's really
Jello
good.
bad. Why are you eating Jello?
No, it has fruit in it. It has fruit. It's great, and he makes it with the fruit juice, so it's
I like your
delicious.
dad's pineapple upside down cake.
Yes, he's very good at making that.
Right.
It's good. My dad makes a lot of good sweets. He's good at food. He's good at macaroni and cheese, sweet things, and turkey.
Mm.
So,
And turkey. We eat tacos at every holiday, but there is turkey
Yeah.
at Thanksgiving, so that's a bonus. All right,
You-
go ahead, Ben.
Well, I mean, I don't want to, hijack, but you mentioned turkey. So in 2013, I think it was, Hanukkah and Thanksgiving fell on the same day. And there was a lot of recipes that were like out at that time that would put the two holidays together. And we wanted to have a celebration of both. So there was a recipe for a turkey brined in Manischewitz wine. And yeah, and we did it, and it turned the turkey purple, and it was so good that we've not deviated from the recipe in 10 years.
Oh, that's fun.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, and every year I'm like, you want me to make it the same with the wine? Like I can make it different? Nope. It's always, So yeah, Archer, we have a purple turkey on.
I like it.
That's
I
awesome.
my favorite we always have tacos, but besides that, I love the green bean casserole. The recipe with the Campbell soup that's like from the 50s. Something about that with the crunchy onions. Love that. Don't know why. I would never eat Campbell's soup otherwise, because it tastes like salt to me. But
Right.
Well, Chrissy's been making homemade soup now, and it's just really delicious. And so, I brought over a can of tomato soup the other day for lunch, and she was like, "This is terrible." she spelled herself on her good home cooking.
It's Super Thursday every week.
Yes.
Oh,
Super
I like.
Thursday.
Ooh, I like
Yep.
that. I
Yeah,
love.
right?
I could eat soup 3 meals a day. I
Right?
love soup.
Me
Well,
too.
every
Chrissy does not
Thursday we
understand
eat
my love of soup.
Well, actually, I barely get to eat any. The reason I make soup is because
Yeah,
I have to
me-
work a really funky schedule on Thursdays. So if I have soup and it's all prepared, they just warm it up, scoop themselves a bowl, and, and that's it.
So, but she makes this broccoli cheddar.
Ooh.
So good, and the cheddar is my contribution. I shred it. That's
Yeah,
what I
every
do.
Thursday, Steve has to shred cheese at lunchtime. Steve.
Like literally, it just keeps growing the amount of cheese. It's like, is this enough cheese? I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit more cheese. And it went from like 1 block of cheese. Now it's up to 1.5 blocks of cheese. Eventually, it's going to be 2 whole blocks of cheese in that soup. But you know what? It is so good. When you're done eating it, it's like coated the bowl in cheese. Like it is
nice
delectable.
crusty bread there.
Yeah.
Very good.
Indeed.
Dude,
I
would put cheese on soda. Like, everybody loves cheese. There's nothing that's not good on.
I know somebody who doesn't like cheese. I don't know how, but he does not like cheese.
You mean Milk Boy Mike?
And yeah, they exist. Yes, I wasn't gonna say.
I didn't
who
say
it
the
was.
last name.
Yeah. Well, yes. So my friend Mike does not like cheese. That's okay. Not everybody. There are people somehow that don't like cheese, but that's not us. We love it. So how about we try another question,
Okay.
Chrissy? What are the colors?
Gray, regular orange, yellow, green, or brighter orange. What's so funny?
Regular orange. What does that mean?
There's 2 oranges. How do you want me to delineate them? Darker orange, lighter
know.
orange, burnt sienna orange. I don't know. Pick an orange, somebody.
Burnt sienna.
Classic orange and new orange.
New orange.
There you go.
Okay. Well, Ben, what do you pick?
The brighter orange.
Brighter orange. Okay, I have to turn to brighter orange. Hold on. Okay. Come on, bright orange. Okay. Oh. What is your most... Oh, no. I don't feel like doing that one.
Oh, see, she wrote all these questions. Why don't you just take out the ones you don't like or cross them out, write something else underneath them? Okay. But then we wouldn't have these funny exchanges.
What's your favorite thing you bought this year?
We did this one a while
We
back.
did, but
I don't remember what I
don't
said.
remember what you said either. I don't know what I'm gonna say. The other question was, what's your most used emoji? But do I even know what my most used emoji is at the moment? I can't touch my phone because it's my camera, so I can't find out. So anyway, that's why we're not doing that one. What's your favorite thing you bought this year, Ben?
Favorite
purchase. That's a nicer way to put it.
Wow.
It's such a weird question. I don't even know how you came up with that one.
I can't.
I don't know.
You know what? You're gonna laugh at me. Probably this hat.
Well, there you go.
Nice. That like I was enjoying it earlier. Is that an official Phillies cap?
Oh yeah. Every year I got to get one. Like if you ever see a picture of me that I don't have a hat with a P on it, it must be a funeral or a bar mitzvah.
Wow. How do they make a different hat every year? Like how many combinations of a P and a hat color can there be?
Well, a lot of like this one here is like a throwback.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
So
very
this
old
Oh, is it?
school. I like it.
Yeah, like it's
I
like
like the old school look.
so they have those and the Phillies. The thing about the Phillies is they've been around for like 150 years, so they have a lot of hats. So they can do that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And then it's like they changed it a few times so they can do that, and then you should see the stuff that they do to make. I mean, they throw the skyline on them sometimes, all kinds of craziness. I saw one
That's
that
cool.
was made of burlap.
Yikes.
Like a sack,
Yeah,
like a burlap sack.
Well, it was made, yeah, like from a burlap sack, but it was molded into a
Nice.
hat. Yeah,
That's fun. I had
So, yeah,
burlap
they-
Converse at one point.
I had them.
You
too.
did? Was it like back in high school?
Back in high school. I thought they were awesome. They were the most awesome thing I ever saw. And I bought them, and thought I was the coolest guy. And then we were in gym class, and I was playing baseball, and I slid, and my foot just
Tore it open,
That was the
right?
end of
Yeah,
the
mine
day.
ripped too.
Tore
But
it
they were
open.
very cool. I liked them.
They were much more cool than the burlap hat I saw. 'Cause I was like, how do people wear this? I mean, it would cut their well, me, I don't have any hair. It would cut the hair out. But yes, I did have those. Yeah, right on. I haven't thought about that in like 30 years, man. 20 years, 15.
Wow.
Yeah, burlap Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Yeah, Chuck Taylors hurt my feet,
remember
but I
I
did
s-
like those. So.
Oh, they were great. I remember one time I saw this was when the height, when Chuck Taylors were high in fashion, where I saw they had boots. You ever see the
Oh,
boots?
yeah, I had Chuck Taylor high heels, like 4-inch
Oh, okay.
stilettos of. Well, they weren't official. No, maybe they were official Converse. Yeah, high heel Chuck Taylors. They were white soles, red, canvas stuff. They were fun. Yep. I had all sorts of crazy shoes.
Yeah, but now,
Oh my god.
yeah, I can't wear them now though. It's like wearing paper.
I just like to buy the same shoes over and over again, and when they change them, it upsets me because I have to spend years trying to find the shoe again that I like. Because even if they have
You should
the
get
same
Docs then.
shoe, it's like they change the model. So
Yeah,
get
because then
Docs?
they're always the same. They've been the same boots for.
Maybe, but I don't always want to wear boots. They're pretty
Yeah.
heavy, but maybe I should get used to it. I used to wear only boots, like in high school and into college. I think I used to just wear black boots all the time because of that reason. They never change. They're very practical. I used to wear steel toe boots too, so you couldn't even stomp on my foot.
I used to
Not
wear
hurting
real
your own.
combat boots, like from
Yeah,
the Army Navy
go
store.
to the Army Navy store. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where you go. So I mean, who are we
You,
up to?
Steven, you.
Me? Oh, I don't know. So last time I don't remember what I said. This time I'm changing it. It's gonna be this little thing that's holding my phone up right now, and it's holding your phone up as
The
a
little
camera.
Belkin thing.
This little Belkin thing. This is awesome. This is awesome, Ben. So we're using our phones as cameras because it's the best cameras we have access to, right? For this.
Mhm.
And there's this little Belkin thing you put on top of your monitor or on your laptop screen. There's a different one, and it lets you just magnetically attach your phone if you have like a MagSafe phone.
Oh, no kidding.
Just plop it right in there. It's the simplest thing. It's way too much money for what it is,
Mhm.
but it's like this solidly built little thing, and you can put it on a tripod, which is great for me because I like using tripods in photography and stuff. And so you can get a little desk tripod or a full tripod. And they sell knockoff versions of this too, but I went to the Apple store today to get it, and it is so popular apparently that they no longer have it on the shelves. I went in there looking for it, and I was like, where is it? Where is it? I went over to one of the Apple employees. I said, hey, I'm looking for a continuity camera Belkin thing, and they're like, oh yeah, we don't have them on the shelves. We used to have them on the shelves, but people kept walking in and taking them. I was like, what do you mean taking them? Like just walking out with them. Not like the way that you can pay something and walk out with them like without talking to anybody. They were just stealing them right off the shelves, and they didn't understand what was so great about them. But apparently they got stolen so much, according to this anonymous Apple employee, that they no longer have them on the shelves. You have to ask for it, and they get it from the back. I mean, maybe because they're like $60 or something a piece, and they're super useful. I don't know, but you can't. I don't think you can buy them anywhere besides Apple stores. So. This particular model. You can buy other ones on Amazon. I don't know. But anyway, it was this Belkin doohickey
that you bought today.
for continuity cam. Yes, it's my new favorite thing. and it's in stiff competition with this light that I bought too, that I got today. It's a Logitech little light you put on your monitor. Look how good look how like
Yeah, you do.
horrifyingly clear I look.
No, you do. You
You know?
definitely do look. Yeah.
I'm gonna get this light for Chrissy because then she wears makeup. She looks a
I
lot better than
barely
me.
put makeup on today.
But
I don't even.
but
I
it's
just
not
have
coming
a bun.
through on the camera.
Couldn't. No time because I was.
Yeah,
Oh, Ben, I gotta go into this little story here because it's been a day of engineering problems, and I wasn't even sure we were gonna like use this platform we're using right now today
Mhm.
because I have been battling for weeks to try to figure out why I can't get a fast connection to this platform we're using with gigabit FiOS plugged directly into my router from an M1 Max computer. Like we're talking like thousands and thousands of dollars worth of equipment, and like I can't get it. It's just always telling me that I have a connection problem. So no connection problem today, right, Chrissy?
No, you're fine.
Then, yeah, right. And I'm on back and forth tech support. I send tech support logs. I literally like get debug logs of the, the video connection, WebRTC connection. I send them that, and like I don't even think they look at them. It's like I just keep getting back these clueless responses, and I got it down to it was either Verizon, the ISP, or something wrong with my $300 router or whatever. And so like Friday night, we're at Broken Goblet, Chrissy and I, for Karaoke first Friday. You've probably seen me post about that every freaking month for a year and a half. So we're there, and while I'm sitting there listening to Kara on Cinco de Mayo, drinking a $5 mojito, right? Was that what there's? No, margarita, $5 margarita. Not mojito. That would have been even better. Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, I buy a like $100, $110 like 3-year-old router used from Amazon warehouse and got it today. Hooked it up. No more problem. So it's a freaking firmware problem on my router. And I'm so mad because it's so expensive. This router I just bought is technically a lower spec piece of hardware, right? It's a different brand and it's a lot cheaper. Even new, it was a lot cheaper than the one I bought. So I don't know. I got to find I got to just get more professional hardware, but just go to show you like this technology stuff is just really difficult sometimes. It's I don't know how like normal people deal with this crap. Like I should show, if I showed Chrissy the email thread with tech support and all the stuff I sent, her eyes would just glaze over.
Yeah, my eyes were glazing over. My ears
ridiculous.
were glazing yesterday when you were talking. I was like, I can't listen to you.
Yeah, I was like,
blah blah blah, and you might get a router. And I was
and...
like, it's like 11 o'clock, dude. I don't want to talk about routers. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. Talking about networking protocols and stuff.
I don't care. I can't
I
care at 11. Sorry, I can't care about routers.
Well, but anyway, I just had to tell a story. So that's like, so because this equipment I got today fixed my problem, so we could have this wonderful conversation with you, Ben. That is why I'm changing my answer once again. The 3 things: the router, the Belkin doohickey, and this Logitech light combined are my favorite things I've bought this year so far.
Nice, Steve. Tech gear. Shocker.
I know. Tech to facilitate this conversation.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you mine. I just got mine. I got talk about old school shoes. Apparently all the shoes from high school are back in style. When the early 2000s. I got platform sandals. They're really cool.
You didn't care about my router
I told you I didn't care. I was very clear about that. I could care at like not 11 p.m. Just not. I can't care that late. I'm sorry. Too tired.
But you got platform shoes
for $17.99 from Ross Dress for Less.
Yeah, we have to say Ross Dress for Less, Ben. We can't call anything. Literally, we'll have conversations, texting, verbal, doesn't matter. It's always, hey, are you going to Ross Dress for Less? It's, you ever see Roger Rabbit and it's like shaving a haircut, dun, 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 and the tunes have to finish it, or at least Roger does. That's like us and Ross Dress for Less. I can't not say
fun.
it.
Anyway.
We're weirdos.
Yeah, it's all good.
No, I understand.
That's why we have a video podcast to show the world our weirdness.
I want to tell you that out of everything that everybody described, the light, I can attest to is definitely a wonderful addition, because you can tell. I noticed when you came on how clear
Telling
you
you,
are.
man, it you need. I think they even tell you that. I don't know if they tell you on this system. They tell you like light helps you look better. It does. I will share that link with this because I got it from Amazon. It just sits on top of your monitor. You can adjust the temperature and the brightness, and it plugs in with a USB plug, and you're good to go. Very nice, very very easy. It has a built-in like diffusion effect here with the light, so it's nice and even.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot better than the ridiculous amount of effort I went in to try to get a green screen behind me, so this would actually work. See, like I said, it cut me off the top there.
Right. Oh,
Illusion is destroyed. So yeah, it's been a chore today, is what I'm saying. But yeah,
Well, Stephen, I think we should wrap it up.
wrap it up. Okay, then we're gonna wrap it up. So this has been another great episode. I guess it's time for the literal wrap up. So are you ready, Ben, for my spiel?
I am.
I want to like spotlight myself.
That's not you.
Okay, so
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
anyway, if you'd like to follow what we're doing, you can check us out at jenkintownartsgarage.com. You can follow us on the Instagram at Jenkintown Arts Garage, at Facebook at Jenkintown Arts Garage. You can subscribe to this podcast at partnersincrime.show. And hopefully I'll have a new website for that soon. And make sure you go to the YouTubes and subscribe to this very video podcast version of this. We're also on Spotify as a video podcast, and we're everywhere else as an audio. So YouTube or Spotify, and everywhere else as an audio. So you can enjoy it. And I don't know what you're looking at right now, because I don't know what version of the video you're looking at, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I guess that is going to be it for this episode of the pod. Chrissy, any final words?
You should go to the market when it opens up in a couple of weeks and check it out and buy tasty carbs and listen to music or do karaoke. That sounds really fun. I hope I don't have to work too late on Tuesday. Yeah. So it starts. When does it start, Ben? The 30th?
Tuesday night, May 30th,
Yep.
from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Awesome sauce.
Well, thanks a lot for coming on, Ben. Once again, people can find you at your website
Yes.
at
greenevents.com.
egreenevents.com. I guess I will see you in Town Square soon.
Yep.
Right on.
Cool. Thanks for coming, Ben.
Thank you.